YouTube's going a bit wrong again, so I thought I'll start the stream a little bit earlier than usual. So yes, I am back today to do the next episode in the JoJo Part 4 saga, being episode 37. And as we know, it's gotten pretty freaking serious. I mean, frack it out, I wasn't expecting where serious to go. It's gone down this route, like, what am I to do? What am I going to do in my life now? Oh god, I hate this advert, always appears before my damn streams. Go. But damn, yeah. It's getting pretty serious all up in here with JoJo. I ain't looking forward to seeing my characters die once again for about the 15th time, I'd say. So yeah, I ain't looking forward to it at all, but you never know. They actually might survive this time, because Hayato might just find a way to take down Kira. He's very much a very, very small kid. He's gonna take down Kira. If that happens, I'll be like, good job. You let a supporting character be the protagonist of the last part of the series. Good job, Araki. I give you props for that one. But by the previews, it seems like Josuke does something because he looks pretty freaking pissed. I was like, hey, okay, wait a second here. So what's going on with that? Like, is he gonna come like through and just like Kira, piss off Fambo, and just punch him in the face, and then that's the end of it? I don't know. Holy Christ! Hopefully, we get a good episode. It doesn't actually spiral me into depression further than what Noragami's done already. Because, god damn it, hopefully not. Because I ain't looking forward to more depression. Because, god damn it, enough as it is with sad stuff. Okay, like last week's episode kind of destroyed me slightly. I was like, I was not expecting that from JoJo to destroy me completely, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, I mean, JoJo this season's already made me cry, so you never know what you expect with JoJo. That's what I always say. You never know what to expect when you watch the JoJo. But hopefully, we just get a nice episode. We get more hijinks. We get Okuyasu and Josuke being hijinks extraordinaires, because as we know, they are the Dwang gang. Like, you can't kill the Dwang gang. You can't. I mean, hopefully, Kira just gets a punch in the face, and then that's the end of it. Like, just bam, and that's the end of the whole entire series. It just goes, and then just breaks into Sonochino Sanome, and it just ends. Like, that'd just be the greatest thing ever. Like, just punch him in the face, Sonochino Sanome plays, and that's the end of the series. Just envision it. Envision that ending. That'd be the most magical ending in the history of the universe. But, alas, probably not. We won't get that at all. We get some more depression. Hopefully not. And the episode has now been... If I can actually find my mouse is going a bit crazy. Has been released. Okie dokie. So let's refresh the pages. Kind of. I think we probably would do all right with the quality between 1080p. I think. What unbelievable luck! Oh yeah, because he put the goddamn watch inside his goddamn chest and actually survived a goddamn shot. God damn it. Yeah, we were like, yeah, he's gonna die. No, it's kind of like, god damn you, Kira. I'm rooting for Kira. You can't root for Kira. That's against the law. I know he's cool and all, but you can't root for Kira. He's a bad guy. I know he's like the coolest bad guy in the universe, but you just can't. He's like he's turned into second Makishima for me. Like that one bad guy, you knew you didn't want to love him, but you just love him anyway. Like Makishima from Psychopaths was just like that. Holy Christ, that guy was bae. And Kira's basically exactly the same. I love him 2 bits. But either way, let us begin this episode. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. He is indeed best boy. Like, he is very much best boy. I wonder what we're going to get with the opening this week. Hayato's all like, god damn it! I thought I had you, asshole. It's a pretty good watch, actually, when you think about it. Quick, did someone just throw a rock at his face? Just do it. At full velocity, just throw a rock at that guy's face and just end it. Just do it. It needs to be done. God damn, this guy knows too much. You can't kill Eren Yeager. It's against the law. That's when you know you're screwed. You just don't go and say your move's invincible because someone finds a flaw in it. Everyone knows that. It's time for you to die. Wow, this kid. This kid. He's pretty good. Oh, my God. There's our boy. There's our boy, Josuke. He looks properly pissed. You get another glitch. Hey, it's done it again. I never get old of that. I never get old, I mean. Oh, man. It's still so effective. I think it's... I don't know about the second time around as effective as it was the first time, but it's still kind of effective. I don't know, I love it still. It never gets old just hearing it because of how cool it is, but it was effective the very first time around because it's like really unexpected. It just, oh. I mean, it's like Dio's intrusion in episode, I think it was 48, wasn't it, of part 3. It's just so freaking good. It was like, oh ho ho, David P, you'd be spoiling me. He said he got down least. As noticed, Mickey Tucker's on the side of the house, isn't he? Of Rohan's house. I've noticed that it's like right now. I'm like, oh, I never noticed that before. Click. It's like chew and click. I told you. Not a flaw with his actual move, but more the flaw that he actually just said his name out loud. He's a pretty freaking cool lad. He should ran away, the asshole. Oh my god. He's so detestable, but also at the same time. Rohan just still standing there like nothing's going on. Oh, he's actually survived this time as well. He's actually, my boy survived this time. At least. Maybe. That's a pretty cool effect, actually. I actually quite like that. Yeah, there's that Jotaro. Doesn't want to ruin a suit, that's why. His other cry, just punched him so freaking hard in the face. To be honest, I think Hayato might just manage to kill him anyway. I mean, we kind of say that stand behind me, Hayato, because it might get deadly. But you kind of sit there wondering, maybe he actually might have taken him down. You just never know. Hayato's a pretty cool lad. Well, you know what? The fighting's actually pretty cool. Actually pretty coolly animated. Is that even a word? Pretty well animated. Dura. That's it. It's gone down in history for being one of the best one-liners in the world. This is what I've been waiting for. It's got a point. I like the color changes as well. I think the color change is one of the best things they ever do in this series. Oh Christ! They got Stray Cat, haven't they? Oh well, Christ on a bicycle. There goes Okuyasu again. God damn it! Like I didn't want to see that happen, but it's just gonna happen again. Freaking hell! All right, Partful, you got me. You got me. Bloke's still freaking smart about what he does. You can actually probably say it's a deadly combo. He's basically unstoppable right now. Like, he literally cannot be killed. Unless you get a stand that actually can actually just... I don't freaking know. Rest in peace, indeed, Okuyasu. God damn it. Why we got to lose Okuyasu as well? God, Okuyasu was so freaking cool. He can't be dead. He's going to come back like, yo, what's up? How did they not hear what's going on? It's another thing. There's like there's a massive amount of distance between them. I can still imagine that the explosion sound might just kind of trigger them. Not trigger them, I mean, kind of alert them. And this is actually a very... Very, very long distance. That's what I kind of imagine. Isn't Crazy Diamond pretty freaking powerful anyway? But I'm guessing it's because of the combination of Stray Cat and Killer Queen that might just kind of give the one up for Kira. Because, yeah, I would imagine. Oh yeah, Expression Last Silent. Yeah, I was wrong there. You're right. Oversight by me just then. Blame it on the fact I've had no sleep. Oh god damn it. No! No! Why do you got like a crack in the middle of it? No! Don't. Oh god. Well, he kind of slightly remained unscathed. Like, not as bad as Okuyasu. God damn it. God damn. Him having a goddamn thing that can control bloody air. Jesus Christ, this guy's got luck on his side. Man, that Sakuga though. Talking about that theory just then. Doing a whole distance thing. I like it. Don't do it! Don't touch him! Yeah, just leave in 5 seconds until you've taken down Kira. You should just not realize by now that you shouldn't. You should like kind of imagine Kira might just kind of pull out all the stops beforehand, just all of them, because the guy knows what he's doing. He's bloody Kira. Yeah, just has got to do what he's got to do. It's true. He's gonna figure something out. He's gonna do something like really, really freaking drastic that would actually like kind of turn the tables completely. Kind of a double-edged sword when you think about it. Like you can't. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem here. He actually can't fix Okuyasu because if it happens, hypothetically speaking, that Kira has actually touched Okuyasu, then Josuke will die. It's kind of like fracking hell when you think about it. Damn it! You just don't know. You just don't know. Or he's just using reverse psychology. One of the two. That is true as well. Hayato's got a good point frack in there. Oh, ho, ho. I like it. Oh no, not Hayato. Oh, come on, no. Actually, pretty freaking clever. I like Hayato's thinking. Like, this kid, he's gone off my books. No, he's not. He's pretty much not a grade school kid anymore. Like, I don't freaking know. I love how he's just standing there, just like, I don't fracking care what you're saying right now. I'm Kira. I'm crossing a bicycle. Hold on a second here. No, come on, no. Oh, this guy. I hate him so much. I feel sorry for Hayato as well. Hayato's just like, God damn it, move. Who would have thought such a small little ball of air can be so terrifying? He's gonna do something drastic, isn't he? I can see it happening. That's just what I'm talking about. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. JoJo's going all science up in here, and I like it. Don't worry about it. I think YouTube tends to kind of never tell anyone my streams are going live, so it's all right. If Josuke's just standing there with the face of look, dude, you're gonna die, you just know you won't kill Josuke. You just won't kill Josuke. It's impossible. He has that stare. It's a Josuke stare. I love this. I love this man. Yeah, I think Twitch the only thing ever tells anyone that I'm actually going live. Friendship. And Kira's just standing there, just like nothing. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Didn't even know YouTube was dead again. It's a very Simpsons-esque kind of like opening of clouds. You basically just say, yeah, Josuke is pretty formidable, and it's like, have you not realized this the whole entire time? Like, Josuke's a formidable character. Like, he's one of the best protagonists of probably JoJo we've gotten so far. Like, I'd go as far as probably say he's possibly first, just after Joseph. God freaking damn it, he's actually so freaking good. Like, you just don't mess with Josuke. Like, when he's hell bent on something, you won't ever change the man. Like, he's got one goal and he will actually go through with it. Like, he'll probably do the most drastic things in the world, but he'll achieve that goal. That's what I kind of love about him. Like, he has an unorthodox way of doing things that I haven't seen from a character in JoJo in a very long time. It's kind of fun to watch. Like, it isn't just punching his way through things. He's actually kind of thinking about other things around him, like what he can actually use and everything like that. It's kind of really, really freaking cool. Like, I didn't kind of expect him to use his blood as water pressure as well. That's actually pretty freaking awesome. I was like, man, you know what? Good job. Showing Down Is Unbreakable Part 2. Oh, man. That went by so freaking fast. That wasn't even an episode of JoJo. That was way too fast for JoJo. Oh, man. God, that was so freaking good. It was almost the tale of two brains. Like, you've got one smart person, which you got to admit, Kira's freaking good. Freaking hell, my hair will not sit still. You got to admit, Kira's freaking amazing when it comes to thinking things through. Like, he's just too good. Like, he's just one of those guys. Like, I don't know. I never thought, you know what? I think maybe Dio might just be one of the best antagonists in the whole entire universe of anime. But I think Kira is just becoming I think Kira's just outbeating him by like about 23,000 yards. Maybe even about 10 light years. I don't know. Like, he's just so freaking good. I just love it. Like, I just don't know. David Bowie featuring Queen. That actually does. I swear that song actually exists. Like, there actually is a David Bowie like featurette with Queen, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna check that out now. Just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, Under Pressure a cappella. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Kira's just gone full smug, like, just completely. Like, I don't know. It's the way he just stands there. Everyone's like going, what the F do I do right now? He's just saying like, wasting my time here, guys. Like, do something. He's so freaking good. I love him to bits. He's just literally come out of nowhere. Just oh man, it's gonna be sad to see this whole entire series go. So I want Kira just to live on somehow and just invade JoJo and just like be there, because she's just so freaking amazing. The VA does such a good job conveying him. Like, Kira's evil, full smug, or in despair. You just never know with him. Like, at the same time, I'm kind of sitting there wondering. He's probably sitting there going, "God damn it! Look, I was almost winning this whole entire thing. I almost had it in a complete bag." But then, good old Josuke comes along and ruins it. Like, he was like, "Yeah, Jotaro was a person I thought was gonna be the person that's gonna like disturb my peace, but no, it's actually Josuke." I was like, "It's because Josuke's a freaking babe." You just got to admit it, just right there and then. Josuke is a formidable foe. Like you don't want to mess with the bloke. Like we've seen it countless times throughout this whole entire series how of a formidable character he really is. How much he's actually kind of proven. Like, yeah, these kind of characters can be freaking amazing. Like, again, I haven't seen such a great protagonist from a JoJo series since Part 2. Part 2 had the best, like the whole entire thing. But then this one just upped it. Josuke just went bam, like straight. He actually fixed the problems I have with Part 3. Like, Part 3, I couldn't get behind Jotaro. Yeah, I liked him because Jotaro was freaking fun to watch. It just him beat down people. But it was just Jotaro beating down people. It wasn't more than that. Once it got towards season 2, it kind of improved episode slightly. But it never got to the point where I was like, freaking hell, like, he's actually amazing. I love him to bits. Didn't they wait, triangle mass for the air bomb. Did they remove it? Oh, I think I actually might have another code for Crunchyroll somewhere. I think I've got like a 4th one. After that, I'm actually used up. Don't know if anyone needs that one. Like, do tell me if you need it. Hold on. Let's go into Crunchyrolls. Let's go to profiles. Let's go to notifications. Hold on, we'll get back to review in a second. Don't worry. Just thought I'd because I never use these things. That's the problem. I never use guest passes, so it's actually not too bad. Freaking hell, where are they now? I can't find them. There it is. Redeemed. Okay, so this one's the last valid one I've got. Alright, there you are. How about you? There you are. You can have it. You can watch it to your heart's content for 48 hours. I think they should just give me Crunchyroll, like, kind of ambassadorship. Like, just give it to me because I endorse Crunchyroll way too much. They should give it to me. But still, no, I love where the series went. Like, I wasn't expecting the series to go this way, but I'm just kind of like glad. Like, it's just so freaking good. Like, it's one of those things I never expected the series to go this way, but I'm so freaking glad. I thought, you know what, we're gonna get ourselves a pretty big duke out between our protagonist and good old Kira, but not the way I kind of expected it to go down. I didn't expect it to go down this way, like pseudo psychological in a way. Like, you kind of really feel bad for Hayato. Like, Hayato's sitting there trying to fix everything, but everything just doesn't go his way. Granted, this episode he did prove fate wrong and actually did it to his best ability. I was like, good job, Hayato. You actually done it. Like, good job. But freaking hell, it's just so freaking fun to watch. It's just you have this undying hatred for Kira, but at the same time you admire him because he's so freaking calculated. Like, you just can't help but love him because he's calculated. He knows what he's doing straight away. He goes into it knowing what he's got to do. Like, the whole entire thing with him and Okuyasu and Josuke, like him just basically saying, look, did I or didn't I? Like, just kind of almost in a way just kind of saying, look, if you were to do it, you will die as well. Do you really want to sacrifice yourself right now to kind of just save your friend? Because I know if you were to do it, you can fix him, but if the blast is there, then you die as well. It's kind of like, whoa. Okay. I was sitting there going, wow, this got pretty freaking awesome, pretty freaking fast. And then you had a whole entire thing that, you know what, JoJo's bringing in science as well. The whole entire thing with air pressure, water pressure. I was like, it's like mild science when you think about it, but you can't accept it's still there. You kind of like, good job, it's still there. But man, it's actually kind of puts the whole entire last arc of I think it's called His World in Part 3, like back down to like nothing, because His World was a masterpiece on its own. Like, that whole entire last arc of Part 3 was just like of amazement. But this one is just kind of blown out of the water. I don't know where else the series can go, but I'm so excited to see what else Araki can actually do. I say Kira just then. Araki can actually do. My brain is going fried right now. But it's just so freaking good. Like, oh man, I I'm so glad I marathoned my way through the whole entirety of JoJo to get to here. Like, it's one of those things that sometimes when you marathon your way through something to get to one point to watch a new series, you're kind of like, okay, I've done it. And then once you watch it, you're kind of like, well, that wasn't worth it. But this one, on the other hand, this one just completely blew me out the water and said, yeah, it's worth watching JoJo. Because fracking hell, it's just so freaking good. Because part 3 was amazing, but part 4 is just so freaking perfect. Like, it's just so, it's just like one of those things that you have to, I would say to people, if you haven't watched JoJo yet, it's worth watching the whole entirety of the part 1 to 3 just to get to here. Because it's so freaking good. Like, oh man. We're getting OVAs in 2017. I can imagine that probably David P might need to take a break after goddamn this series, because they probably exhausted their budget completely to a point where they might not survive. Because we've seen it, they haven't got the biggest budget in the universe, but they actually kind of they do what they've got. They make do with what they've got, and they're actually freaking good about it. That's what I love about them. Like, god damn it. Like, you know what they should do as well? Like, you know what they should do with the OVAs of in next year? They should actually just do the Dwang dub, but with part 4. Like, just do the Dwang dub. Just redub the whole entire series, but with the Wang's dubs there. Like, it's just be the best thing ever. Just watching the whole entire thing, like, just go, Josuke! Oh, man. I reckon the manga wants to do a 10 JoJo's. So I swear he's up to 8 at the moment, isn't he? I think he's up to 8. So I'm guessing he's got 2 more to go after that point. I'm guessing there's enough material to cover for at least fracking hell, like, good set amount of years. Like, I think David P's got a lot going for him when you think about it. They're not going to run out of material to cover for JoJo because there's so much there. I would imagine that they probably have at least, I would say, a good 15 years worth of content if they kind of just don't pad it out enough, it becomes boring, but just pad it out so they actually have enough to cover. Just don't do a part 3 when they actually kind of make everything so freaking long to the point like, freaking hell, let's get to Dio right now, because that's all I'm caring about right now. Because there's one of the major things that part 3 had that I've mentioned before, but the pacing issues were horrible in part 3. Part 4's improved it, because part 4, every single stand user that's come into the whole entire picture has been interesting enough that it's helped carry the whole entire arc. I mean, part 3 kind of didn't have that too much, besides a few like exceptions. There are ones here and there that were pretty freaking great, but on the most of JoJo Part 3, there wasn't actually that many good stand users. I say my favorite one was actually Steely Dan. Steely Dan was the best one they ever did. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we get Part 5 next year, because they already announced it in the opening. The opening has Part 5's, like, I think it's in the opening with one of the signs. Like, it says it right there and clearly in plain letters that Part 5's coming. I was like, yeah, John, Joshua, Jonah. I suppose it's going to go biblical with its names after a while. It should just call one of the JoJo's just JoJo. Just call one of the protagonists just JoJo. Just do it. Just effing do it. So just it needs to happen. I would love it if it just did. This is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just like JoJo's character in there. But you never know. Imagine that we get a spin-off, just Part 9's an alternate reality of Part 4 again, that we just get, like, Rohan be the protagonist the whole entire series, and he just goes through the whole entire series, just him just doing stuff. Now that would be pretty freaking swell. Like, I've seen this material of him just being a center point the whole entire series, like, there's material on his own, just him there. But they should actually just make, they should just make Rohan a protagonist of a whole entire part. I think he's enough to carry it. I think he would be enough to carry the whole entire series, because he's so freaking swell to watch. I just don't know. I would love to see it happen. You never know. I can't pronounce that word now. My brain just going, nope. Words are leaving me, because I've actually sat here over the past 3 days and just typed so freaking much. Like, my brain's just gone. I don't know what real life is anymore. That's what I just kind of realized recently. I was like, at least JoJo's out today. That actually kind of has something to look forward to. But I'm not kind of freak out Suno Line after this as well, because I've actually kind of pinpointed my actual like schedule really well this week. Like Wednesday I had Noragami, I had Yuri on Ice afterwards. Today I've got JoJo, and I can actually do Frugatsu afterwards, kind of calm me down a tiny bit after the. Don't know. I have JoJo, man. Aren't they actually making why are they making a live action JoJo, like a live action part 3 JoJo, which was kind of strange. I was like, why would you do part 3? But because this is the most iconic one. But I think they was actually I think they're still making it. And the part 3 actor looks pretty strange. Kind of like, I have no idea how it's gonna go down, but you never know. Like, I freaking out. I'm kind of terrified for the Gintama one at the moment. Like, Gintama's real live action JoJo is like, Gintama's live action JoJo. I can't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, the Gintama live action is terrifying me right now because I just don't know what they're gonna do to it. Like, I just kind of sitting there going, please just don't muck it up. Just don't mess it up because it's such a great series. You could just do so much of it. Just don't mess it up. Just do it. Just do the arc. I can't pronounce the word. I think it's Benzukaria arc of Gintama. Just do that one. Just it's kind of one of the best ones of the whole entire series. Just do that one, and it needs to be completely fine. I think part 3 as a movie wouldn't work. No, when you think about it, part 3 would work as a movie really, really well. Like, when you think about it, part 3, if they kind of just took like the major parts of part 3 and just converted it to a movie, it would actually really, really freaking work because it just gets rid of the padding in between. Just get to the major parts of part 3 and just leave it like that. Just that's how you adapt it. Yeah, I know. I think it's called Anime Lover SS. I think it's called. I've seen it. I sometimes go there just to kind of see my own face because I'm narcissistic like that. It's kind of it's fun to watch me sometimes. Just sit there going, just screaming. It's like, I said that earlier on, didn't I? It's kind of fun. Yeah, part 3 was a Oh, there's like 2 of them that does it, I think. And I get put in both, I think. I don't mind it. I don't really mind it, but just kind of the only thing I kind of get a bit angry about is they monetize the video. Kind of like, guys, you get enough views as it is. Just seeing like kind of a little bit of my viewership. Don't monetize the video because it's stealing from me as well. The only thing I don't like about it, but other than that, I'm completely fine with it. I don't know if both of them do it, but one of them does. I just never like the idea. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the original TV format version, the 1990 like OVA, wasn't that good. Like I remember watching it. Like it was kind of corny. That's the only thing I kind of felt about it. It was kind of corny how they did it. The dub is magical. The dub for the actual like OVA series is legit magical. I don't know. Maybe the live action film might just be able to kind of nail the atmosphere like somehow. They have to do it somehow. They can't ruin it. Like it's just they have to fix it. Like they can probably just sit there and say, look, okay, it's about 100 so chapters here, but let's just kind of adapt the most important parts and just leave it like that. Because when you think about it, you could in theory just adapt the first maybe 4 episodes, maybe episode 10, episode 15, then 24, like for the first like series of part 3, then just do the same thing with series 2. I think it kind of would destroy the magical parts of part 3 because again, there is magical parts of part 3. Don't get me wrong, but I think maybe just do the major things. Just don't pad it. Just don't, because otherwise it just won't work. It just becomes boring, like what happened in part 3 anyway. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I'm fearing Gintama's one more than anything, and Full Metal Alchemist one as well. They announced the Full Metal Alchemist one. I was like, why are you doing a live action of FMA? Please, just stop live actioning all the goddamn animes. Just stop it. I think they're going to foreshadow part 5 in the last episode. They have to do it. They've done it throughout the whole entire series. I agree. I think part 3 is the worst one thus far, like I've watched. I think it's the worst one. I think part 2 was the best one up to part 4. I think part 4 is slowly eclipsing part 2, but I think it probably will go part 4, part 2, part 1, part 3. That's how it's going to go with my listings. But I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. We didn't like Jotaro in part 3, but then Jotaro became the best supporting character because he became such a great person in part 4. He actually improved so freaking much in part 4. Like he isn't the character he was before. That's why I love about him so much. He isn't what he was. He's just a completely different character. Like I was kind of sitting there going, how the freaking hell did you go from to I actually know what the hell I'm doing here? Like just I don't know. It's kind of strange to think about it. Kind of like, how the hell did he improve that much in like space of how many years apart was part 3 and part 4? Like, he just literally went from, okay, I'm gonna punch my way through things to, okay, observe the surroundings, get everything else in between that, and then fight him. I was kind of like, wow, I'm the Jotaro. I kind of like, I like this dude, but still, he looks younger in this series than he does in Part 3, which is kind of scary. That's why it's one of those things that just he gets younger. But his teenage Clint Eastwood face. Yeah, I agree. He has matured. And there's actually exists an image of Clint Eastwood doing the same poses as Jotaro as well, if I remember correctly. It's actually the image actually exists because Clint Eastwood kind of saw it and went, "Hey, that's pretty cool." Yeah, the one-liners have never left him. The one-liners are the best things about Jotaro, besides his character now. Like, that whole entire thing before he actually punched Kira in the face, like, way, way, way back, was one of the greatest things in the world. Just, like, it was just so magical. I was like, JoJo's Keanu Reeves of anime. I agree with that one. I agree. But who's to say, Part 3 might just Part 3's live-action movie might just do something. Like, it can't be as worse as the Power Rangers live-action film they're doing right now. Like, oh man, this is just that needs to kind of be demolished and just started again. Like, oh man, I'm so glad America hasn't touched it yet. Like, America hasn't kind of just touched any animes like JoJo or anything like that, given time to probably will. But I'm so glad, because they would ruin it completely. They won't know what to do, and they just ruin it. Unless they give it to someone like Matthew Vaughn or something like that, and they probably will kind of do something good. I love Part 4. I love it. I don't think Part 4 will work as a movie. I think it's the only one that wouldn't work so much as a movie because of just the amount of development that certain characters get for the whole entire series. I think that one deserves a series on its own. Like, just keep it a series, just don't do anything. I think Part 3 can just do it all right, because it could just like kind of condense certain things down. But you never know. Like, I hold out hope because Japan knows what they're doing sometimes. Granted, it's a very, very few and far between kind of aspect, because there have been oh, Shining Diamond's amazing. I laughed when I first heard it. No, that's the weird thing. It's hit Western mainstream. Like, it hasn't. No, I didn't think it has at all. Like, did Europe? I think Europe's kind of adopted it, because you go to France or Japan. France or Japan. How am I saying? France or Spain. Like, it's really freaking big over there. Like JoJo's like humongous in France and Spain. But you go anywhere else, everyone's like, "The hell is JoJo?" I'm like, how do you not know what JoJo is? I think Germany likes it as well. I'm not too sure. Like, Germany gets all the anime, but England doesn't. It took him a long time for part one and 2 to come out here on DVD only. Like, and that was a botched job as well. Like, freaking hell, can't understand it. Like, JoJo is one of the most like greatest things in the universe, and no one's kind of adopted it yet. But then again, I think 9 out of 10 times when you think about it, most animes and mangas get really, really heavily adopted in like kind of mainland Europe. Like, I've actually noticed that, because you go here and you just don't find hardly anything. You go to France, you go to Spain, you go to Germany. Freaking hell, it's reams and reams of manga and anime. Like, it's just so big over there. Here, nothing. I can't pick up anything hardly. It's so bloody expensive as well. Like, it's just, oh man. I reckon Only Boingo is any other. I don't know. I always find it surprising. I always found how people adopt manga and anime surprising. I just don't understand why JoJo never picked up in England or in America. I think maybe kind of now it has slightly, like, more than what it did before. Like, I think maybe the anime kind of put it back into mainstream, because you kind of see more people talk about it now. Everyone's like, "Yay, JoJo!" You're like, "Yeah, JoJo!" Like, before, everyone was like, "The hell's a JoJo?" But now everyone's like, "Yeah, JoJo." I don't know. That's how I see it now. Like, I can't go down the street and go, "Hey, boy, you know what JoJo is?" Because probably hardly anyone knows about it. But if you know about it, props to you, boy. You got yourself a good taste. But yeah, I think I'm done here. So I'll go and quickly do something and then cover 3 Guts in the line. So yes, with all that said, I've indeed been the driver. If you have indeed enjoyed the stream, I just kind of lost what I was going to say just then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, you'll leave a sub, but then do leave a sub, because indeed it does something quite a bit. But until next week with the penultimate episode of JoJo, I think, I shall see you guys then. Bye for now.